When you're pursuing a dream, most people won't care about it. And that's normal because it's your journey, your pursuit. But every now and then, you will meet people who will, for some reason, find a way to mock you and look down on you at every opportunity they get. This is one such story. Hi, my name is Majal. You're watching Tokyo Pass 3. I want to give a warm welcome to the new subscribers of this channel. You're helping this channel grow. And of course, a huge thank you to the long-time subscribers. You're awesome, and you know that. I upload travel and lifestyle videos about Japan on this channel, and today is a sit down and talk type of video, particularly about Tokyo Pass 3. More specifically about the challenges I faced when I was starting out. I think, like me, many of you out there are pursuing something or working hard to make a dream come true. And I wanted to share this story just in case you encounter something similar. When I first started Tokyo Pass 3, I was so excited about embarking on a new adventure that I made the mistake of being too open about it. Know what I mean? Sometimes this kind of energy invites people who just want to prey on your optimism. I think most people would just say, oh, that's nice, and forget about it. That's a normal response. And then there's this peculiar type of person who would be keen about what you're doing, show some kind of interest, but you realize later that it's just all a facade because they were just waiting for the opportunity to rain negativity on you. Needless to say, there was such a person in my life. So to give you an example of what this person was like, there was a time when I was using my phone to take videos and I wanted to level up, so I wanted to get my first DSLR. And this person's response to my idea was something along the lines of, why are you getting DSLRs? For taking photos, not videos. And this wasn't said in a, I don't think it's the right choice kind of way, but more like, you know nothing about cameras kind of way. And at the time I was just really scratching my head thinking, really? I watched a lot of videos, I did my research, and all of the creators I was following at the time were using DSLR. You see, this person had a camera of their own and I thought they were more knowledgeable than me, which is why I mentioned it in the first place. But unlike my other photographer friends who were so excited about me getting my first DSLR, this person was expressly against me getting one for some reason. After some time, I finally saved up money to get my first camera and I was so happy about it. And it was definitely the right choice. After all, who would you listen to, right? Like somebody who just owns a camera, but you never really see them using it. Or the people you're following who are actually making videos and telling you that it's what they're using, right? And anyway, I was so happy about it and I brought it to a group gathering to try and take photos for the first time. And unfortunately, this person was there. Everything was fun at first, it was just a normal gathering, and then it came time to take photos. And the people there asked me to take one because I was holding my camera. And at this time I was really a newbie, so I was fiddling with the settings. And it wasn't really even a long time that people were waiting for me, but I don't know, this person just got fed up of waiting and then clicked their tongue and snatched the camera out of my hands and then took the photo themselves. Okay, I may be being a bit petty here, but who does that? Like, what the f, man? You don't just get other people's stuff and then use it for yourself. Say, for example, you're in somebody's car and you don't like their driving. You don't just push the driver out and then get into the driver's seat and drive the car yourself, right? That's bloody rude. That's without manners at all. This is making me tired just remembering all these things. Anyway, I bottled it in. I didn't say anything much after that because I didn't want to turn it into a big deal, because I don't want all that negativity around me, like shoe negativity. I don't need you. Anyway, after that, this went on for quite a while, even just the smallest things. I think there was even one time that I was just like coloring something just to relieve stress. This person just came to me and took a look at my work and said something along the lines of, okay, but do you know what's wrong with your colors, or something like that? Honestly, if there was a contest for most negative, this person would be in the running to win champion. That's how negative they were. But the final straw was when I think they asked something about Tokyo Pass 3 and they ended up winding me up, and they said something like, I don't get why you're putting so much energy into this, or you're just wasting your time, other people are better than you, blah blah blah. And after that I was just, you know what, this person is making me feel It's not like I'm getting constructive criticism, so because I would take that if it were that, but it was just, you know, pure negativity. After that I was just like, forget it, I'm never ever gonna bring up Tokyo Pass 3 again with this person. And even after that, I think they tried asking about it, but I was very vague with my answers. I kept the talk of Tokyo Pass 3 with the people who were doing something similar, and these people happened to be some of my close friends as well, and we kind of inspire each other with what we're doing, and that was a huge difference from what I was getting from this other person. You see, what I realized late all this time this was happening was that this person was insecure about their own creative pursuits. I don't know, maybe their dreams were shot down or their work was sabotaged, but for whatever reason, whether it was intentional or not, they were projecting their own negative experiences onto me. And if you think about it, that's kind of sad actually, because this person was trapped in their own prison. They're trapped in a cycle of negativity that if they don't realize it, sooner or later, they would probably be miserable for the rest of their life. This happened actually quite a while ago, but I suddenly remembered it the other day because Tokyo Pass 3, the blog, thanks to you guys, has actually hit another milestone. And that milestone is a brand deal. Up until now, I've only been doing affiliate marketing on the blog, and if you're not very familiar with that, it's when you sign up on a platform and you write about a service or a product, and every time you send traffic to that product or services website, you gain monetary reward. But this is actually the very first time that a small company reached out to me and asked me to write about them. And here I am transitioning into something promotional now, if you don't mind. That company that reached out to me was actually Angelo's. It's a family-run business. It's an online shop that sells baked goods, particularly biscotti and gourmet biscuits and scones and other types of bread. And oh my god, it was really good. This isn't a monetary kind of deal. They sent me samples, which I was very, very happy about because they were all delicious. And I wrote something about them on my blog, and I'm sharing this here as well, not just as part of the story, but because I think, yes, it would be beneficial to at least the subscribers in Japan, because we are still in a state of emergency, and as much as we love going out to get good food, online shopping is really probably the safest at the moment. And the good news is you can get 15% off your first purchase if you use my offer code, which is MIZ15. That's MIZ15, MIZ15, which gets you 15% off your first purchase. Do I sound like other creators now? So going back to the story, as you can see, persistence does pay off. The camera that this person said was not for taking videos has taken so many, not just for this channel, but also professionally when I have to make content for work. The blog that this person said was a waste of my time is now generating me extra income, and as of late has had its first brand deal that is aligned with its own values. All that because I kept on. I didn't pay attention to the negativity that was being thrown my way. I just kept on. In the world of creators, I am still very, very small, but I do celebrate every win. After all, the journey is just as valuable as the destination. That's it for today's video. I hope you picked up something of value, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!